Hello viewers, welcome to another edition of Tech Tip. My name is Shajomia and today we're going to look at how we can produce whole series using our floor module. Now as you can see here, I've already got a floor panel. So the first thing I'm going to go do is go onto my tools and go down to introduce to you a project whole series. Now this is where you create a whole type that you want to apply on your joist. So if we select our project whole series, and as you can see here we have a dialog box. So the first thing I'm going to do is create new, and I'm just going to give it a name, call it floor whole series. Now that is being produced, I'll just select a whole profile. So we have two options, we have round and rectangular. In this case I'm just going to select round, click OK, and I'm just going to give it a type. Now as you can see we have something called offset from center. Now this is to allow you to control the vertical positions and to see that it is perpendicular to the ground. So if I just say give it an offset of 50, and let's just give it a whole diameter of, let's say, 45, and I'm going to click OK, and now that is being altered. Now the next thing I want to do is go on to tools, and we have something called create marker lines. Now this is where you create placeholders for your whole series to follow. So before I do that, I select one of the members, so it reads the profile, go on to MWF, then go on to tools, and then create my marker lines. Now once I select that, my dialog box is now opened, and as you can see we have some options. We create a spacing. I'm just going to say 600 spacing, and my first offset, let's just make that 600 as well. And if we scroll, and if we look down, we have something called assign whole series. Now this is where you select your floor whole series that you created on your project. So on your project whole series you created this, so when you select that, that should assign to your marker lines. So if you click OK, and you'll see that the marker line has now been produced. Now the next thing you want to do is just select one of the members and click regenerate, and that should create your whole series. Now when that's created, if we just have a little better view, zoom in, and you can see here my holes have now been created. Now let's just say I want to make some alterations, so I actually want half of this to have a whole series and half of it to not have a holes, and maybe I want to shift one to nearer touching to the other side. So if I just go onto top view and select one of my marker lines, and I'm just going to shift this up to, let's say, halfway through. Yep, right there. And let's just say I want to move this to near the right hand side, and let's just say I want to shift this line over on this line. And do I have to go through that process again? Not really. We just gotta select one of the panels, go on to MWF, and just hit regenerate, and that should apply the settings, the alterations that you just did on your panel. And now that's been applied. If we have a look, and you can see here that half of my holes have now been applied and half of it has not been applied because of what I told the marker lines, because of the fact that I put the marker lines up above. And as you can see, this marker line has now, because I shift that marker lines near to that, is now applied there. And same, if we look on the other side, it has done the same thing. And that is how you produce a whole series using our floor module. My name is Shajomia with another tech tip. Goodbye.